Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Today we find ourselves in the Gauntlet of Shar. We have completed the 3 legs and have only the final test to perform in order to complete Shar's Gauntlet. We have met Balthazar. He's having trouble getting to the Night Song, and we are going to need to help him with that. We met his brother, Flesh, that we want to murder as quickly as possible away from Balthazar so that we can then return to Balthazar and kill him too. We do not want to bring him to the Night Song and have to kill him there because it's much more difficult. I would rather get it where we can get the drop on him and just handle the problem and deal with the Night Song in a more private way without having to include Ketheric and Balthazar. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get into it. Alright, we have already chatted with those rats. Let's see what is going on around here. We've done the Faith Leap trial, Self-Same trial, and the Soft Step trial. We need to go on down this road here, make sure that we've done all of this. That's the library that we need to get into. And we have a rat here that we can speak to as well, and a lever to take us upstairs.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
And all the rats say all the same things. Let's go ahead and pull the lever here. And Phagian's leaving everybody behind, which was not intentional. Let's go ahead and pick everybody up. Apparently I'm going to need to help Shadowheart. No, there she goes. Oh no, she is not. We're going to have to help her get on here. Get on, Shadowheart. Thank you. Alright, up we go. There is something we need to take care of before we go into the library and deal with all of that. Beautiful. That leads down into an area we've already been. Back to the sigil circle we've already been to.
With haste.
But none of that is what I am wanting to do. We need to go down here and deal with an Orthon. Alright. Okay, we are taking on the Orthon. I was thinking about trying to take or go have a conversation with the Displacer Beast. I know it's a thing that is possible to do, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to look it up. So instead, let's have Shadowheart buff everybody with a little jump help here. Enhance leap. Okay, and everybody followed without a problem. So let's get our spell back. We don't need enhanced leap. Let's go ahead and pick up, let's grab darkness. No, let's go with Conjure Minor Elemental And then before we actually go in here, our spell slots are low. We are going to head back to camp because we can't do anything right now. So we're going to buff ourselves up and do this fight. It is an intense and legit one, so we want to be in the best of position to take it on. Hopefully, no big conversations necessary here. Oh, sorry, Phagian. Yes, please. Oh, somebody wants to talk. Who's chatty? Hello? Oh, it's Astarion. Oh, because we're here with the Orthon, probably, I assume. What you got for me, Astarion?
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit.
Why has she upset you so much?
There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Having you been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Have you even enjoyed having sex in the last decades?
Enjoyment? That didn't come into it. I never had a choice. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to.
You aren't a slave now, Astarion. You're free.
I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Very cool, very cool. Had a commenter talking to me about that interaction with Astarion and the Blood Merchant, and so I'm very glad that we had the follow-up interaction. Very cool. Fantastic. We now have all of our stuff back. Let me have, let's get all buffed up and then we'll be ready to fight this Orthon.
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shar's path now. Best we don't spend too long in her shadow.
The night song sounded useful. Could it save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
Okay, we are all buffed up. We are set up and ready to go. Let's jump into hide mode and see what we can make happen here.
There's something out there. I can feel it.
Indeed. I'm going to go ahead and break the party up right here. I'm leaving Phagian right at this location. I'm going to take Shadowheart and move her into
Better tread carefully.
this back area here. See what we can get done. Karlak, also come this direction. And Astarion too. Alright, I want Karlak over here behind this rock. So if anything turns, hopefully she can stay out of sight.
The mission has to come first.
Shadowheart, I'm gonna put over here in this corner. Whoa, not right on the edge. Let's not do that. That's tempting fate a bit. And we'll start things off with Astarion. So let's go ahead and get our first shot in here. And do we want to do something a little stronger? That's not bad. What is this? Let's have a look. I don't think he's a fiend. Oh, he is a fiend. Oh, he's a fiend. Okay, alright, we have an arrow of fiend slaying. Let's see what else he's got going on here. He's a fiend. He is resistant to what we're doing. Immune to fire. Very resistant to cold. Immune to poison. Dark vision, devil's sight. Both magical and non-magical darkness. He can see right through it. He has magic resistance. Opportunity attack. Yeah, everybody has that. He also has alert, so he gets a +5 bonus to initiative rolls and cannot be surprised. So guess what's about to happen when I attack? He is going to be able to immediately get involved. So I am going to attack. And I am going to use the arrow of fiend slaying. See if we can get a little extra damage here. Beautiful. But he gets to go next, which I do not like. And now he's invisible. But he's got to deal with us. So let's hop over to Shadowheart. She's going to use Spirit Guardians. And we're going to find the Orthon. There he is. Back to Astarion. And let him finish off this fight. He is at disadvantage. Why? He's poisoned. Okay. So let's get an antidote. Perfect. He's not poisoned anymore. And he's no longer that bad. We're going to take the crit. Orthon is dead, though still standing for some reason. Oh, there it went. Interesting. And then let's let Astarion do some work on these other chaps, shall we? Yes, we'll take Executioner. Beautiful. And another shot. Lovely. And our last. Fantastic. That'll work for Astarion's turn. Let's move him a little bit away. Make them come to us if we can.
My faith will protect me.
Let's go ahead and throw a heal to Astarion. And end turn. Karlak is up. Alright, let's rage. Oh good, we just made difficult terrain, which is fantastic. And then let's get up here and cleave. Yes. We'll take the crit. Perfect. 2 hits, definitely worth it. And turn. All of these chaps are surprised. Quoth got spotted, apparently. Who knew? So we'll have him fly over here to this Maragon and get a peck in. Ren Vision. Well, it didn't work out. Let's go ahead and get Phagian in this fight as well. I am going to cast Haste on Astarion. Okay. And it is Quoth's turn still, but we just finished, I think. Oh, he says he's got another shot. So we'll try it again. Blinded the guy. Wonderful. End turn. Okay, Phagian is up for his actual turn. I need to engage this thing, if at all possible. Nope, don't want to break concentration on haste. Never mind. What does this have any... Okay, he's surprised, so we can get him... He's got evasion, so area attacks probably won't do much, but he has no resistances. So if I hit him, he'll be hit. No big... He can dodge that for half damage. It's a dex save, so probably that's dex save. That's wisdom save. What is his wisdom? 12? Not awful. Intelligence is his worst, but I don't think I have anything that works off of intelligence save. Let's go ahead and try Hypnotic Pattern. No, that's a concentration spell too. Dang it. Okay. Alright. In that case, let's twin spell Chromatic Orb, and we'll do Thunder. Yes. We will crit hit the Displacer Beast. Absolutely. No, we'll take the miss. It's fine. An end turn. Okay, our imp is up. Alright, we'll fly over here and get in the middle of this group. And we'll use Sting. Perfect. End turn. Give them something to attack when it's their turn is up. Okay. Astarion is back. I'm going to bring him down, and we are taking out this Displacer if at all possible. Perfect. Perfect. And he's hasted. Yes. And last shot should do for this. Excellent. Okay, good deal. So we're going to move back. Try not to be an easy target for the enemy here, and end turn. I'm going to get here where they have to come to me. Well, no, I'll come around the corner. See if I can't do a little something. Let me put a elemental. We'll go Mud Mephits. And I will place them right there. Lovely. And then a spiritual weapon I'll place right there. And end turn. We have already cleaved, so we can't do that again. So let's go ahead and finish this guy off if at all possible. We'll do reckless attack. And not dip, so perfect. Great weapon master bonus. Beautiful. Hit him again. Oh, missed the second one. Too bad. That would have been really nice. Okay, let's fly over to the group. And And see if we can't blind someone. Perfect. And turn. Hellish Rebuke doesn't do any good. These things are immune to fire, just like the Orthon, so... Nope. Armor of Agathis was doing some nice work, though. Let's go ahead and hop up, shall we? Perfect. And then we can just, not frost. We'll do a bone chill, I guess. Excellent. And turn. Our imp is out here being annoying, which is perfect. Aw, you hit quote. That wasn't very nice. He's blind. Apparently that doesn't matter. Wow. 2 hits as a blind Maragon. Who knew? Nice try. Alright, Astarion is up. Let's go ahead and get where he can see these guys. And have them in his range. I'm going to let Karlach deal with that one. I'll get the one behind her. Beautiful. And I've got an offhand I can use, but I don't really need it. I can throw Healing Word at Karlach, I suppose. And turn. Alright. Shadowheart. We've got our Mud Methods out. And she's got all the goods, so let's come on in and do some of that. And then we will do Toll the Dead. Oh, 49. I don't like 49. It's better than 42, though. Okay. No. If they're gonna save it, they're gonna save it. Just let it happen. And then we'll do a mass healing word, give everybody bless. Hopefully we can get some better hit rolls here. And turn. Perfect. Sure, why not? Excellent. Good deal. And let's get this one too. Beautiful. We just have the one left, I think.
Sometimes the only way out is through. These boots have seen everything.
It is at full health, though, so that's not great. But let's go ahead and hit it with a Thunder Orb. Beautiful. And turn. We have Mud Mephits, I think. Let's fly. And do Mud Breath. It's saved. Nope, we'll let that happen. Oh, and I lost one of my Mud Methods to Demon Spirit Madness, which is great. Let's go ahead and lacerate. Nope. Saved is saved. And turn. And let's see. Whoa, what just popped in here? Oh, rats. Why are we fighting the rats now? I don't know. I don't like it, but I don't know.
That devil had no right to be here.
Okay, rats aren't in it anymore. Let's go ahead and group up. Oh, we've got a mud mephit to take out. Beautiful. Oh, just miss. It's fine. We got other people. Excellent. Okay. Well, we completed the fight with the Orthon. That was, it went well. It went well. It did not have to go that well. Let's see what your gear had for us here. Hellfire hand crossbow. We're not doing hand crossbows with Astarion because he's too powerful with that. But I will put it on Phagian, who is using it. And Karlak got an inspiration, which is fantastic because we were needing that. So Hellfire hand crossbow, possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. That is not great for Phagian because he very rarely is hiding or invisible at the start of combat. But it also gives him the ability to cast the level 3 evocation spell Scorching Ray, which is very cool. And it's a plus to hand crossbow, so if he uses it as a hand crossbow, it works well for him in that way as well. So, no complaints. And all the Maragon have roughly the same thing. I'll show you. It's the little halberd, or they may also have a mask. So we're going to go pick all that up, and I'll get back with you on the back side of that. So see what those rats are about. They joined our fight, and then they stopped. So I don't know if they are going to be friendly now, or still be hostile. I don't know what was going on there. We're going to find out. Alright, let me take my last Speak with Animals potion and see what these rats have going on.
Something's on my mind.
We outnumber you. Leave me be.
Okay. They're still hostile. We have one sitting on a throne.
Unworthy of dark cloak. Unworthy of dark fur. Unworthy.
There's something strange about the vermin in this place. Can't put my finger on what, though.
I don't need to sit on the throne, so I'm cool on that. Let's go down to this Displacer Beast, see what it had for us.
So much blood. What the hell has been happening here?
Okay, we did not get to talk to the Orthon. We chose to go at this a little differently. I did not want to get ambushed by it, so instead we did the ambushing. But had we spoken to the Orthon, we would have found out that its job was to kill anyone and anything in here trying to find the Night Song. So, and it was given this duty by Raphael, the devil that sent us in here to kill it. So it does not like Raphael.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
Let's do some looting here, see what we come up with. Nothing of any value in these boxes. We do have a chest, though. And I'm going to send these boots to... These are boots of brilliance. They are bardic boots. I'm going to send them to Astarion because he now has one level of bard, and it allows him to restore his bardic inspiration, which is wonderful. So I'm going to shoot that to him. Let's go ahead and have him equip them. He's wearing the spring step boots, which gives him momentum when he dashes, which he almost never does. So that's not really been helping us tremendously. Instead, we will put these on And then we should now have the ability to restore Bardic Inspiration. Perfect. And now we have one again. We used it all when we were doing our buffing. And now we have one. So, in case we need it. And that is everything in here. Not a whole lot great with the Orthon. It's really more of a story beat.
Let's be quick.
Because as you'll recall, Raphael promised to read Astarian's scars by killing the Orthon. So that is going to be good. We'll get some information there, or Astarian will at the very least. He may or may not share it with us.
What path lies before me?
And then let's head back out of this place, shall we? That's everybody. And let's check the ancient altar. We've got what we need to fill it up here. There we go. Insert.
Wait,
What's wrong?
nothing. Nothing's wrong at all.
What's going on? Tell me.
There's something more I need to do, or the trials will have been in vain. There is a holy weapon hidden away, the Spear of Night. I have to claim it, then use it to make a sacrifice in Lady Shar's inner sanctum. If I succeed, I'll become a Dark Justicia.
A sacrifice? You intend to kill some innocent down here?
Don't worry. This place has been empty for years. The sacrifice can't be a simple mortal. More likely it's a monster. And we're well versed in dealing with those, aren't we? We need to get that spear. Supposedly it's in the library we saw before.
Okay, so we need to head down to the library we saw before we jump on the disc to leave. We can do that. Let's head back to that platform we discovered and see if it'll... Oh, here it is. And let it take us back down to the library. And then once we're in the library, we will call Flesh and have him help us out. Alright, we're going to head into this library, and as we saw earlier, when Scratch accidentally went in, somehow, we don't know how it happened, but he was in there and got attacked. There's Shar and armor in here that is out to get us. So we're going to dump into Group Hide. And Astarian is still running past without a trace, so that is good. And should help us. Oh, we are silenced. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Well, that's going to make Phagian useless, practically. Let's get the group separate.
Ready.
Shadowheart is
Unseen.
pretty useless too, so I'm going to put her and Phagian over here and have Karlak and Astarian get together and see what they can do.
The element of surprise.
Let's go ahead and enter turn-based mode. And I'll have Astarian get our sneak attack in. Justiciar Nightweaver. Perfect. Another shot. And it is gone. And turn. And turn. And turn. And
I have
turn.
to survive this.
And turn. Let the environment go. Perfect. Let's exit turn-based mode. The environment did not know we did it. So as far as the environment is concerned, nothing happened. Which I do appreciate. I don't know if I'll be able to do the same on that chap, but let's let him get as close in here as possible. I think that's as close as he's going to get. Let's come around. Oh, I got spotted. That is very unusual. Okay, that's all right. We'll roll with it. Let's have a look at the Nightweavers here and see what they've got. Thunder immunity, necrotic resistant. Of course, that doesn't matter to us. And radiant vulnerability. Well, that's great. Only we can't actually do anything with that because we are silenced in this room. Which means I don't even know if I can... See if we can't take out the librarian and its silence aura. I didn't realize that's what was happening there. I can't get to it, unfortunately. I'm going to send Karlach in for that then.
Rat feet.
Because getting the silence done is the most important thing we can do at this point. Beautiful. What silence aura? Okay, that means now Phagian and Shadowheart can get involved. Which is perfect. I will drop a lovely little cloud of daggers. We'll go to rank 3, might as well. And put it right here on top of these. I don't know what Scratch is doing. I don't know why he did that. Scratch keeps acting on his own. It is very unusual. And then we'll get Shadowheart. Bring her up and around.
Looks like a trap there.
And we've got some buttons we'll have to deal with here in a moment, but for now, we'll just do this. Excellent. Well.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Yeah, it's pretending like she ran through the cloud of daggers. I don't know how that happened, but okay. We'll mass heal. That'll help a little. In turn. All kinds of stuff for us to look at, but nothing we can deal with at the moment. We'll heal Shadowheart for very little. And turn. Phagian is up. Might as well offhand shot for 1 hit point. And turn. And Karlach's going to get to do a bit more, which is wonderful.
Soldier.
Let's rage. And attack. Nice. Okay, and turn. Scratch. We'll also take a shot. Beautiful. And turn. Oh, hey, we had one hiding in the corner there. I'm not sure what is hurting Shadowheart there. We're gonna need to look into that. No, just let it happen. He'll take the hit. He can handle it. Beckoning Darkness. Curse a creature to be haunted, but no, we don't want to do that. It's a level 4 spell, so we'll use counter spell level 4. Thank you, no thank you. Try something else. Lovely. Now that wasn't okay. That was not okay. Alright, can we Vampire Bite? No, it's considered undead, so we cannot. Wow, 70% critical miss. Not a fan. And I will bounce over here. No, I don't want to go over there, actually. Let's, hop over here. Perfect. And turn.
So much for peace.
Phagian. Let's go ahead and get... Do I not have a healing potion? Surely I have a healing potion. I mean, I can get one from her if I need to, but I can't imagine I don't actually just have one. Normally I forget to send them to her all the time. Okay, well, if I missed it, then I'm sure somebody will tell me. Send the big ones to Phagian there. Try that again. Throw. Ah, right off the top. Beautiful. Perfect. And he is good where he is. She is up. She'll do mass heal again. Very nice. And turn. Let's let Karlach get some work in here. We have our Radiant Magic Light. Of course, it's saved. Nice. Nice. And turn. Hellish Rebuke. I don't think it was resistant to fire. It was not. Little shield. Oh, I got the cast at that time, which is not awesome. Okay. I succeeded on my concentration throw. I don't guess he did, though. We'll finish off this Avenger, hopefully. Beautiful. And turn. And... Can't... It is humanoid. How is that not humanoid? You know what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't think it was oh, we're gonna do Bone Chill. Okay. That didn't cause her any damage. I don't know what was causing her damage before. Why she was getting hurt, but whatever it was, it's not happening now. Can't get it. Now I'm gonna have to do it from below, which is not great. But good enough.
My
turn. Perfect. And perfect. Turn that off before somebody runs into it. Okay, now we need to figure out this area. What is going on? Let's check out all of the Justiciars. Little gold, some alchemical ingredients. I'll take it. We have a trapped bookshelf here.
Watch your back.
Let's go ahead and do a quick short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Excellent. No, we're good. Rolled a 3, still got it. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and put everybody back together. Wonderful.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Teachings of Loss lights love. Love is the cruelest of all the lies used by Lady Shar's foes. It is a disease, one that can ensnare hearts for a lifetime over something as slight as a passing glimpse. Love is arson, a destructive flame, offering fleeting light and comfort to the one who feeds it, while insulting Lady Shar's cold, infinite darkness. Extinguish the fires of love. They shall burn you with their heat, choke you with their acrid smoke, and in the end, leave you with nothing but cold ashes and a hungry heart. Well, lovely. Okay, and we have a button down here that also needs to be disarmed. It is trapped. So we will let Astarion deal with that. And we can get our guidance now. Beautiful. And another. Easy breezy. And then I bet there's more over here.
Step lightly.
Disarm this one. Nice. And then come over this direction. Somebody will perceive it. There we go.
Yeah, looks as easy as that.
Huh. Okay. Good deal. Tome of the Selfsame Trial. A dusty tome advising Shar and initiates on how to please the Night Singer by succeeding the selfsame trial. Initiates must ensure they defeat their mirror image. Any violence meted out to others will be penalized. Well, well, well. We did not care, and we did not matter. Final sacrifice of the Moon Daughter. It is said that the sacred spear was once wielded by the Night Singer herself, and now awaits her chosen champion. The elders have placed it in a secret place, safe until its intended wielder discovers it. With it in hand, a final sacrifice can be made at last, and the foul moon with Selûne shall weep bitter tears and forsake her misguided followers. But let no ambitious of the night be tempted to seize the spear for themselves unbidden, for they shall find it an inert bauble, stripped of its holy purpose. Let all of Lady Shar's children be honored to protect the sacred instrument. When the time comes, they shall know they aided the progress of Lady Shar's destined warrior, and helped usher in a return to the endless ecstasy of oblivion. Thanks for that. Log that away. Got a chest here. Scroll of Seeming. Nice. Send that to Shadowheart. Move on over. Check out the other room.
There are traps.
Wow, and he just did that anyway. Lovely. Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer. What can silence the night song? Only the Night Singer herself, Shar, mistress of the night, lady of loss. Her names are many, but her purpose is simplicity itself. Light was a mistake, and life is an illusion, a discordant song composed of lies, breaking the peace of oblivion. Put your faith in Shar as your champion. Allow her to silence the false song in your heart, and return you to her embrace. Nothingness is all you need, the eternal womb where you are safe in the darkness with Mother Shar. Okay. Let's disarm the trap here. We'll take guidance again. Perfect. Tome of the Soft Step Trial. The ancient tome advises Shar and initiates how to triumph in the soft step trial. They must excel in some of Lady Shar's most cherished arts, such as stealth, lockpicking, disarming, and evasion. The unsubtle are destined to fail. If these are hints, they're like really, really terrible ones. Teachings of Loss, Forgetting and Loss. A dense tome written in an elegant script, outlining the teachings of Shar. Loss teaches us the truth. In its void are we our purest expressions of ourselves. There is nothing nobler than to forget, and to surrender oneself to the darkness. For that little grief that gets us there, the Dark Lady rewards us with night's eternal embrace. Teachings of Loss, Dark Justiciar. Let's read that one. None can match the fervor and dedication with which the Dark Justiciars serve Lady Shar. They are her most loyal, most ruthless warriors, trained in her methods and imbued with her sacred doctrine. Each initiate must take the life of a Selûnite before they can call themselves a Dark Justiciar. That way, it can be said that every member of their ranks has already wetted their blade with the blood of Lady Shar's foes. Okay. We have to kill Selûnites, apparently, so would that be the sacrifice? Tome of the Leap of Faith Trial. Your tongue may claim to have complete faith in Lady Shar, but does your heart follow suit? Dare you trust your instincts and navigate her sacred darkness with only your faith to protect you? For those who believe, the darkness is a holy path that leads to the Night Singer's embrace. For those of weak faith, it shall become a hungry, pitiless maw, intent on swallowing you whole. Tread only where Lady Shar bids you to, and you shall have nothing to fear. Yep, again, not super helpful. I mean, it's accurate, but not super helpful. Okay, let's send in one person, because Lady Shar is all about traps, as you well know. So let's not put ourselves in a situation where a trap...
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yeah. Let's see what all we can perceive here. We've got a lever. We have Riddle of the Night and Teachings of Loss Own Secret. Let's read that first. Lady Shar knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at your very being. Be open with her about your failings. Let her place the soothing hands of oblivion upon your wounds. Let her know you utterly, so she can release you from your shackles. Okay. I'm going to bring Shadowheart in as well. And I'm going to have Astarion try out to figure out Riddle of the Night. Insert tome. So one of the books we picked up, I guess, go in here. Okay.
What can silence the night song?
Only Lady Shar. We learned that. We did have that book. It was Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer, I think. Hey, hey. That's what we needed. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's go get your spear, shall we? And she got some Dark Justiciar half-plate. Spear of Night.
This has to be it. This has to be the Spear of Night. The weapon Lady Shar bid me to wield.
Okay, and the whole group should be coming in now. Gilded chest. Let's get here and make sure it doesn't. No, not trying to kill us. Dark Justiciar helmet. The wielder has a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells. While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. It is medium armor. I'm going to send this to Astarion. I don't know that he can wear it, but of the group, he is the one that would get the most value from it. We did not call Flesh because the room was silenced. I didn't think we'd actually be able to get him in. And we now have the Spear of Night. If Shar allows it, use this spear to kill the Night Song. So, if you have not gone through all the things with Shadowheart that you needed to, like she has to have all of her experiences, right? So, if, like, remembering the wolf situation in the darkness and telling you about it, and telling you about the pain in her hand and all the different things that we've done with Shadowheart, where she's opened up to us and shown us that she's not this evil creature, that there is more going on with her than that. And you don't want to kill the Night Song, but you didn't do all those things, then all you have to do is not give her the spear. You need to throw it away or send it to camp or whatever. And then when you go to the Night Song, if she doesn't have it, then she will just skip trying to kill the Night Song and move into something else and move into the next part of the quest. So be aware of that. This is also medium armor. Shar's Umbre. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on stealth checks. Advantage on Constitution saving throw checks, which is actually really nice if you're running any kind of concentration, because Constitution affects your concentration. So that's nice, but it's not great. It is not a great piece of armor, and it's certainly not better than the Luminous armor, even if it is 1 AC higher. I prefer the Luminous armor because it gives us a little bit of help. And we have done what we needed to do here. We're going to have to go take out Balthazar and have to do it with Flesh this time. Instead of doing it, instead of taking Flesh out separately. I think we may try to ring the bell and see if we can get Flesh to come to us and then take him out. If we do that, though, I'm pretty sure Balthazar will know we're coming, and he will be a harder fight when we get there if we do that. Because we won't be able to sneak in and catch him unawares. At the moment, we could potentially take him out completely with Astarion before the fight even begins, and then we can focus in on Flesh and then the little ghoul guys. But it is a tough fight. It is not a joke. It is a real deal. But guys, we have completed Shar's Gauntlet. We have picked up the Spear of Night, and we are now ready to find the Night Song and potentially remove the thing that is keeping Ketheric Thorm alive perpetually. But we're going to need to get into all of that next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this has been the fantastic Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as that helps me out tremendously. But truly, until we see each other again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today, and goodbye.